How's it going, you lot? Back again for another instalment of My Chickens Are Gay. No, only joking. We're going to have a look at this Savage, because I got this Savage back. This is, you know, my mate who never turned up. Well, he's decided he don't want it anymore. He's never used it at all. The one and only, well, it got half a use once, but the one and only time this has been used in his possession was when we went out just down a local park and we give it a little bit of a tune-up. Didn't get very far because he was getting bored, I think. It's got a bit of grass in it, got to clean the grass out. But we'll have a look at it. It's still got some fuel in it. Still got the you know, everything's original. And I can't believe, like, the condition of this. You know, this is fantastic. I mean, I think I said it when because I went and bought it for him. For those of you that don't know the story, he was after a Nitro truck, or yeah, he wanted a monster truck, and he was after one because he wanted to come along and go out and about with me. So I went and I was looking around, and he didn't really know what he was looking for. So I was looking around, and I said, "Look, I found this Savage 3.5. It ain't far from us, and the price that the bloke wants for it is ridiculous. He just wants to get rid of it." Anyway, it turned out when I went there to go and pick it up that it was just it was a flat, and it was just druggies, and all they wanted the cash for was to go and buy some more drugs, probably. I don't know, but they were all off their head. It was like, well, have any of you ever seen the program? It was an English program, so if you're over the pond or whatever, you may not know what I'm talking about, but Google it. I can't remember if it was BBC or ITV or Channel 4 or Channel 5. We only have 5 channels on our TV here in England. Now, I can't remember what one, but it was called Ideal. The programme was called Ideal. And Johnny Vegas was the star in it, yeah? And trust me, the flat was exactly like that, all dark and everything. Anyway, so I went and bought it for him, and then he paid me the same amount of money, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, he never turned up to any of our sort of dates when we organised to go out. My mate didn't. So, and now he wants to buy a new TV. You see, he says he wants to buy a new TV. So he said, "Yo, can you sell this for me?" So here we go. I'm going to sell it for him. I mean, I'd love to buy it myself. I mean, if I had enough money spare, I'd buy it to be a brother to me 21 there. And yes, it is broken. I need to fix it. But I'd buy it because that's. You know, I've used that a lot, but this isn't. So, you know, look at it's everything, even the suspension. It's still springy. Look at that. You know, look, it's perfect. Whereas look at my suspension on this 21, it don't really go up anymore. Just stays down. So this is perfect condition. I mean, I'd love to buy it, but the trouble was, I mean, I wouldn't put Ryan out of pocket anyway, you know, because I'm an honest person, plus his family. But what we paid for this was so low, I could just give it to him and I could sell it and I could make 150 quid on it. But I'm not going to do that. I told him it's worth about 250 quid because that's what it is. So he wants 250 quid for it now. So I've got to try and sell it for 250 quid. And that means I've got to properly clean it up, and it's going to have to be mint. I've got to get all the grass out of it. I've got to properly clean it up so that because I've got a bit of grass wrapped around the drive shafts when we was going around the park and all that. He's got this bag that come with it. This bag, this is exactly how it came, you know, because he hasn't done anything with it. Because the trouble was, he weren't really interested in the hobby sort of thing. I don't know what his game was, but it come with this bottle of fuel. It's only the RTR stuff, so it ain't perfect, but it come with that. And I gave him this, and obviously he didn't really want it, so I'll have that back. I don't want to sell that. I'll have that back. Hey, look, I gave him a load of cable ties to go with it, so in case he needed to tidy things up, but obviously he didn't want them. It come with a brand new glow starter worth $11.99, which should be in here somewhere. Let's have a look. Let's take the whole box out. Let's take the whole bag out. It came with a half-eaten packet of mints. It came with an empty Pepsi bottle and some more mints. What we got on here? Is this a receipt or something? I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. But it came with the Nitro Star 21 BB engine manual, the HPI racing manual for the truck. So it's got the manual with it. It's got everything with it. This is another bit of manual. The battery, the packet the batteries came in. It's got your... Oh, it come with another shell. He's still got that. I'll have to get that back off of him because it come with 2 shells. So he's obviously still got the other shell. More cable ties that I give him. More mints that are half eaten. Oh, it come with a... Oh, I think that was the trouble with it when I bought it. I think the pull start was broke. That's right. Yes, that's right. The pull start was broken. And that's why the person wanted to get rid of it. And so I said, well, I'll buy it. That's right, it's all coming back to me now. I said, well, I'll buy it. I've got a spare pull start at home. And I had a spare pull start, what was spare for my Savage, for my one, with the 4.6 engine. So I put my pull start on it, and I said, don't worry about paying me no money for it, you know, it's a gift. So it's got a brand new pull start on it. That's right, bloody hell. Forgotten about that until I see that. Yeah, so it's got brand new pull start on it. Allen key there. Oh look, it's one of the little pins to put in your spare thingamajig pin. I dare say they got a proper name, I just call them pins, whatever. Rubbish. Yeah, for some reason there's a knife in there, don't know why that's in there. A homemade tool thing, some plastic, an R-clip, a charger for the glow starter, another Allen key, body posts for the other shell, glow starter. Oh, same one, there's only one glow starter. Anyway, that's a ribbon because it's on 4 proper AM transmitters in these Savages, same as my Savage. Proper AM transmitters, none of this bloody whatever gigahertz thingy. Anyway, yeah, let's give it a bit of a clean up, and I'll start it up, make sure it's running properly and everything, and then I'll take pictures of it to put it up for sale. But yeah, it's going to come, well, I'll show you what it's going to come with. I'm not trying to sell it to you lot on here, I'm just filming stuff because I film stuff for the fun of it. Right, so I'm just having a tidy up. I put that back in this box. It's never been used, so I put it back in the box. Looking at all the manual and everything. And this receipt here, wherever it is, it's from HPI, wherever this bit of paper is. This page is 1 of 2, so it's only meant to be this page. But it says here, 26th of November 2002, the place and date of issue. So, but these weren't about in 2002, were they? Because the 21 come first, I'm pretty sure, and then the 3.5 was sometime after. I don't know, who knows? Unless that's not the date of this. I wonder what the date. Let's have a look in here, see if we can find the date of when this was printed. Because if we can find the date of when this was printed, because this is the manual for the 3.5, see? They are good, these manuals, because they give you literally every single piece that you might need. Every single nut, bolt and screw is in here. And it tells you all the part numbers and everything and what it's called. Look. Dog bone. Not that they'll ever focus. This camera, by the way, is the one that went in the washing machine. Is it working? I think it is. Yep, I've been drying it out for many weeks. Anyway, the battery's at it. But anyway, I can't find when this was printed. I've been all over it. And there's nothing on it to say when it was printed. But I dare say there'll be some of you out there. If not, someone could go on Google. But I'm just curious, you know, how old it is. But I'm pretty sure the 3.5s come after the 21s. I'm pretty sure 21 was the first, I think. I don't know. Who knows? What do I know, man? What do I know? Anyway, time to clean it up, the bloody thing. Oh, having said that, on here, this is the little thing that comes with it. And it says, have fun, but please read this first. And on here, you've got all those cars. But then this has, whatever that was called, I forget now. Whatever. But it's got the old Rush. The old, that's the yellow style Rush. The one I got on the wall. See, it's the same Rush as this one. You can see by the stickers there. And I know it's not in colour on the brochure thing. But that's this one, because you can see by that. So that must have, the 3.5 must have been out when that was still about, when that was new. And not that one, because the red one's newer than that one, because the red one replaced that one. Alright, that's a bit better. Nice and clean now. I cleaned all of it. Only with the air gun, put the old air, blowed it all the way. So, I still can't believe the condition of this, considering its age, you know. Well, it's not even that old, I don't think, but I still can't believe the condition, because usually they're all like mine are. You know, all dirty and scratched up. If you compare the bottom of that one to the bottom of my one, you know, all the scratches. Half the screws are missing. None of them screws are the original screws, you know. And then you got this one here, all mint, original screws, minimal scratching. Lovely, man, brilliant. But also take note, it's got the original fuel tank with a primer here, and the primer works as well. My one, the primer long went. I can't remember what happened. I think it snapped off, so I covered it up with a bit of tape, and then I split the tank once, so I put a new tank on it. And the new tank, when you bought a new tank back then, it didn't come with a primer. They come without a primer. Well, no, it doesn't matter, because I never really used the primer anyway. I just always take the little bit of pipe off of there and blow through it. And you hear it there go into the carb and into the engine. That hissing behind me, by the way, is the compressor. So I also fitted a hello, I haven't got the throttle wide open. Anyway, I also fitted a failsafe to this, brand new failsafe I fitted to it for him. I fitted an air filter to it. Yeah. So, and I tuned up the gears, because when we got it, it weren't going into second gear. Or it might have been stuck in second. Anyway, it weren't changing gear. So I changed it, and now it changes from first to second, and just about the right time for my personal preference. He weren't really bothered, so I tuned it to what I thought was good. Yeah, so let's give it a start up, make sure it's all still good, because it's been sitting around for a few months. So let's make sure we're all good still. Lovely, man. Runs perfect. Love it. I mean, he's been running it on that. What percentage was that fuel? 20. Yeah, 20%, I'm pretty sure. So that's what he's been running it on. But this is, at least it's not the whatchamacallit fuel, Model Technic fuel. So, well, not that he really ran it much. Like I said, he only really used it when I was using mine. Once. He only used it once. Shame, big shame. But there we go. I'd love to be able to just give him some money myself and have it, but I can't afford it. So, and he wants more than. I did say to him, look, I'll give you the money what we paid for it, yeah. And he said, no, I want as much as I can get, so I can get a TV. He wants to buy a new TV. So there we go. Right, there we go. While I'm at the Savage, while I'm at Savages, I fixed my one. The trouble was that little pin there. See that metal pin there? Because this is broken, what I need to do really, the screw is stuck in there. See, it snapped off one day. So what I really need to do is drill that out and put another screw in there, because that holds that goes in there, that goes in there, and then a screw goes in there and holds that, you see, and that is meant to go there and it holds that pin in, but because this was flapping around down there somewhere, that pin worked its way out, and then that meant that this all flopped about and the drive shaft nearly come out and everything. That's why it was all floppy like that. So I put the pin back in and everything, and that one's alright. See, that little bit of plastic holds the pin in, see, because that one's alright. That's got I jammed a wood screw in there, see. Nicked it out the bench and jammed a wood screw in there. But I need to drill that old screw out of there, really. And I can do the same for that side. The next thing I need to do is fix the there's something wrong somewhere in the gearbox or somewhere. This one won't go backwards. It won't roll backwards. Oh, it's rolling backwards now. Oh, it's rolling backwards now. It won't roll backwards before. Oh, oh, there you go. There we go. See, every now and again it sort of binds up and it jams when it goes backwards, and it will not go. No matter how much you force it, it will not go backwards. And then now it goes, see. And no, before some of you lot say, it's not the brakes. The brakes aren't jamming on. It's something. I thought it was the mesh between the bell housing and the spur gear, but it ain't. The bell and the spur, but it ain't. I think it's something in the gearbox. I don't know. It could be anything. I haven't looked, so I'm just saying what I think it might be. I haven't looked yet. I've just been using it as it is. The only trouble is you can't drive up something and then roll back. I was going around a skate park and I wanted to go up the half pipe. So I went up it like that and I wanted to roll back down so I could turn and go forwards for a bit of fun like. But no, it went up and then went and stayed up, and I was like, oh damn. So then I was going on the bloody half pipe trying to get it to come off. So yeah, but every now and again it's rolling better than it used to. It used to not go backwards at all, but now it's doing it. Well, it's going backwards most of the time. So maybe I've fixed it. Maybe it's fixed itself. Oh, that's that done then. Put that shell on there like that. Lovely. Yeah. Now I'm going to go and take some pictures of this and put it up for sale. It'll be on the forum. What forum is it? MSUK, I think it's called. Yeah, I'll go on that forum. I think, yeah, I'll go on that one. Put it on there. If any of you lot are interested, I think some of you are, because I put a picture on there, but I think the price is too much, you know. If it was mine, I'd do you lot as much of a discount as I could. But because it ain't mine, I can't, you know. I am going to see, I'm not going to lie, I am going to see a small amount of money is giving me 10 quid to sell it. So I'm going to see £10 of it. But it ain't mine, you see, so I can't give you a massive discount. I mean, if it, like I said, if it was mine, if you're subscribed and you watch me, then I'll be like, yeah, you know what, have it for this much or whatever, like, I don't know, 150 quid, because then at least I would have made a profit on it. But it ain't mine. He wants top dollar for it, so I'm gonna have to try and get him top dollar for it. So if you do want it for that money and it is worth it, then obviously let me know. If not, it's gonna have to try and go on the forum, and hopefully it will go, because it's worth that, you know. It's definitely worth, I reckon it's definitely worth 250. You see them going for more than that, but that, because it's all mint and there's nothing, you know, aftermarket on it apart from that pull start, because I couldn't get a genuine HPI one, but they even come with them air filters and the lot. So bloody good truck. I'm so like envious sort of thing. But there we go. Anyway, lovely jubbly. Perfect example. Some of you keep asking me, why I changed my channel name. Because I love, not only do I like the word Haggard, I always have, but I like things to look worn out and just decrepit. Yeah, and I like things that look like that. I don't wash my cars because I like them looking a bit, you know, a bit worn out. So when it comes to Nitro, I don't like it. Don't get me wrong, that's nice, all mint and posh and everything, and a new one's nice, but I like it when they just look, you know, I like this. People say to me, why don't you get a new shell? No, I like this one, you know. This is the original shell that was on my Savage when I first bought it, brand new, and I've never had a different shell, you know. And I like the fact that the suspension doesn't come up, and I like the fact the wheels are dirty. I like the fact that, you know, that still, look how low that is, that don't even come up. Yeah, I like the fact that all the shell is all cracked, and look at that, see, love it. It just looks like it's had a really hard life, and it kind of has. Not as hard as some people. Some people really try to kill their RC cars. I try not to break mine when I go out, yeah, but you know, it was used every day for a good 10 years. But I like that look. And the meaning of Haggard is something that's run down, worn out, you know, looks like it's seen much better days. Run down, something that's run down is the meaning of Haggard, run down. So that's why I changed it, because all my RC stuff looks run down, and that's the way I like it. I like to keep things as mechanically good as possible, but I do like to bodge stuff up, because if you can, why not? But I like things to look proper run down and just, you know, at the end of their life. You know, I like that. So that's the reason, my friends. You know, you keep asking. I've explained a couple of times, but I don't think you've quite understood. But that's the reason. Haggard RC, because that's exactly what it is. It's Haggard RC. Love it. Anyway, right, I'm going to pack all this stuff up now. Oh well, there we go, my friends. Thanks all you lot for watching. I really do appreciate you all being here. It's very nice of you. You know, I keep, well, bloody hell, zoomed in. I keep saying to myself, I keep thinking to myself, it's really annoying that the summer's nearly up. What are we in now? August, I think. And every year I say, I'm going to go out and do more RC, and I make use of my cars and all that. It never bloody happens, does it? But it's all because of life, you know? So that Savage is going to be on, what is it called? MSUK? I forget what it is. I'm a member of so many bloody forums, radio forums, Nitro forums, RC forums, white goods forums, car forums, Land Rover forums. I'm a member of so many forums, I forget which one's which. MSUK, I'm pretty sure, is the RC one, and it's going to be on there for sale. I know the price is high. You lot are going to go, oh, it's bloody high. I know that, but it's worth that to the right person, and he wants top dollar, so I've got to put it up for that. But like I said, you know, I will discount as much as I can for you lot, but I can't do a massive discount. You know, I can't do big sort of 150 quid or whatever, because, you know, he wants as much as possible. Anyway, enough of rambling, enough crap. Thanks for watching. Really, really appreciate you all being here. So I'm going to see you on the next one, and hopefully we'll do something exciting, but I say that on every video, so I wouldn't bank on it. Catch you later, you lot.